Welcome to the Slumber Vault. Tonight, we are going to leave the world you know behind. We are going to leave behind the noise of the traffic, the glare of the streetlights, and the hurried pace of the day. Instead, we will travel forward in time, drifting softly into a quiet future, to the year 2100. Tonight, you are going to a place where storms cannot reach you, where the gravity of the world above simply floats away. You are going deep beneath the Pacific Ocean to a sanctuary of silence and blue light. So, take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with cool, calm air, and as you exhale, let your eyes close. Prepare to descend into the most peaceful, weightless sleep imaginable.
Our journey begins not with a sound, but with the absence of one. You are standing in the private corridor of your private dwelling in Pacifica Colony, a marvel of engineering resting miles beneath the surface waves. It is late, or perhaps it is early. In the deep ocean, time does not move by the sun, but by the slow, rhythmic currents of the water. You approach the door to your personal quarters. It is a smooth, slate-gray panel that seems to sense your presence, offering a soft amber glow of recognition. With a whisper-quiet pneumatic whoosh, the door slides open to reveal your sanctuary. You step inside. As the door seals shut behind you, locking with a reassuring, heavy thud, the silence wraps around you like a velvet cloak. This is not an empty silence. It is a thick, engineered quiet. A silence that feels protective. The pressure of the miles of water above acts like a heavy, comforting blanket, pressing down on the dome, sealing you in a world of absolute calm. You take a moment to simply stand in the center of the room. The air here is perfectly filtered, smelling faintly of ozone and clean rain. You run your hand along the wall near the entrance. The material is smooth, cool to the touch, like polished riverstone. There is no vibration here. Despite the millions of tons of water pushing against the colony, the floor beneath your bare feet feels solid, immovable, grounded.
You walk slowly across the soft, carpeted floor towards the far side of the room. This is the centerpiece of your home, the reason you chose to live this deep in the blue. It is the viewport. The entire far wall is made of a single curved sheet of hyperglass. It is 10 inches thick, stronger than steel, yet clearer than the air itself. It curves from the floor all the way up to the ceiling, creating a seamless window into the abyss. Right now, the interior lights of your room are dim, casting long, soft shadows. You reach out and touch a small sensor on the wall, and the remaining interior lights fade away completely. Now, the room is illuminated only by the world outside. At first, you might think it is pitch black out there, an obsidian darkness. But as your eyes adjust, you realize the darkness is alive. It is a deep, endless indigo, stretching out forever, and it is glowing. Far below the level of your window, anchored to the ocean floor, lie the artificial coral reefs of the colony. They are bioengineered structures designed to bring life to the crushing depths. They breathe with a slow, hypnotic pulse of light. Watch them for a moment. A soft, electric blue swells up from the base of the reef, growing brighter and then slowly fading into a gentle magenta. In and out, blue and magenta. The light is soft, diffuse and misty. It doesn't pierce the eyes, it soothes them. It casts a watery aquamarine reflection onto the floor of your room. You are bathed in this bioluminescent glow, standing safe and dry inside your bubble, watching the slow neon heartbeat of the ocean.
The view is vast. There is no horizon line here, only the gradient of deep water. To your left, the faint outline of a neighboring dome can be seen, its lights twinkling like distant stars in a foggy sky. But mostly, it is just you, the glass, and the deep. You feel a profound sense of isolation, but not loneliness. It is the feeling of being hidden away, tucked into a secret pocket of the world where no one can bother you. The phone will not ring here. The internet creates no noise here. There is only the visual hum of the neon coral, breathing slowly in the dark. You press your palm against the glass. It is cool, but not cold. You can feel the immense strength of it. It separates you from the wild, crushing power of the ocean, yet it lets you witness its beauty intimately. You walk closer until your nose is almost touching the glass. Looking up, you see the faint particles of marine snow, tiny organic flecks drifting down from the surface miles above, catching the light of the reef. They look like dust motes dancing in a sunbeam, or snow falling in slow motion on a winter's night. They drift down and down, endless and slow, never rushing, just falling softly to the ocean floor. The sight of them falling hypnotizes you. Your eyelids feel heavy, mimicking the downward drift of the marine snow. The room feels like a womb, dark, warm, and bathed in the fluid light of the deep. You are home. You are safe. You are ready to watch the show.
You settle into the stillness of the room, your eyes fixed on the great glass wall. The ocean outside is never truly still. It is a world of perpetual, slow-motion grace. As you watch the darkness, you notice a shift in the light, a soft, ethereal glow emerging from the deep indigo gloom to your left. It begins as a cluster of faint stars drifting closer. But as they approach the glass, they reveal themselves. It is a school of deep-sea jellyfish, the wandering spirits of the ocean. There are dozens of them suspended in the current. They are magnificent, translucent bells, glowing with an inner light that is neither warm nor cold, but a soft electric violet. They do not swim so much as they drift, carried by the invisible rivers of the deep. Watch the leader of the school, drifting just a few feet from your window. Observe the rhythm of its movement. It is the perfect tempo for relaxation. The bell of the jellyfish expands slowly, filling with water, stretching wide. And then, with a gentle, fluid motion, it contracts, pushing the water behind it, propelling itself forward by mere inches. Expand and contract. Open and close. It is a hypnotic ballet. Without even trying, you find your own breathing matching this ancient rhythm. As the jellyfish expands, you breathe in deeply, filling your chest with the clean air of the room. And as it contracts, you exhale slowly, letting your shoulders drop, letting the tension flow out of you like water. Behind the bell, long, gossamer tentacles trail out like ribbons of silk. They are so fine, so delicate, that they look like smoke swirling in the water. They glow with tiny pulses of light, sending signals down their length like falling dominoes. Spark, spark, spark. The school passes by your window with agonizing slowness. In the heavy pressure of the deep, nothing moves quickly. There is no rush here. Watching them is like watching clouds drift across a moonlit sky, but slower, heavier, calmer. As the jellyfish drift past the artificial reef below, their light interacts with the coral's glow. The colors blend and mix, violet mixing with teal, magenta mixing with deep blue. This light does not stay outside. It spills into your room. Look up at your ceiling now. The light from the ocean filters through the thick glass and casts water caustics onto the smooth walls and ceiling of your quarters. These are dancing ripples of light, a web of pale blue lace that shifts and morphs constantly. It looks as if you are inside a sapphire. The ripples glide across the ceiling, interlocking and separating in a silent, fluid dance. It is a natural projection, a private light show that plays for you every night. The room is bathed in this perpetual, soothing aquamarine glow. It is a light that feels heavy on the eyelids. It signals to your brain that it is time to rest. Your gaze returns to the window. The jellyfish have drifted on, fading back into the darkness like a fading memory. But now, something else is approaching. From the darkness above, a shadow descends. It is massive, a giant of the deep. A manta ray, larger than any you have seen before, glides down towards the dome. It moves with a majesty that commands total peace. Its vast, triangular wings stretch out wide, moving like heavy velvet fabric in a slow breeze. Up and down. Up and down. It glides silently over the top of your dome. For a moment, its massive body blocks the ambient light from the city above. A gentle shadow falls over your room, dimming the blue glow to a deep, restful gray. It feels like a mother bird covering its nest, a gesture of protection. You see the pale white underbelly of the ray as it passes. It is close enough that you can see the texture of its skin, smooth and streamlined. It banks slowly to the right, turning its great wing towards the glass. Its dark eye seems to look in at you, calm and ancient, acknowledging your presence before it turns back to the open ocean. It glides away, disappearing into the obsidian curtain of the night, leaving only the swirling eddies of water in its wake. You are left alone again with the coral and the currents. The mesmerizing movement of the life outside has slowed your mind down. Your thoughts are no longer racing, they are floating, drifting like the jellyfish, gliding like the ray. The visual hypnosis is complete. The heavy water outside feels as though it is pressing against your eyelids, urging them to close, urging you to turn away from the window and find your rest. The ocean has put on its show, and now it is time to sleep. With the giant ray gone and the jellyfish drifting into the distance, the show outside slows down. You turn away from the great glass wall. Your movements are slow, heavy, and deliberate. The hypnosis of the water has settled into your muscles, making your limbs feel pleasantly weighted, as if you are moving through honey. You walk across the soft carpet toward your sleeping pod. In the year 2100, the concept of a bed has evolved. It is no longer just a mattress, it is a gravity cancellation chamber. It sits in the center of the room, a sleek, oval platform floating a few inches off the floor, suspended by silent magnetic fields. You pull back the cover. The fabric is made of a smart fiber derived from silk, cool to the touch when you first brush against it, but it instantly warms to match your skin. You sit on the edge, swinging your legs up, and lie back. As your head hits the pillow, the bed reacts. The mattress is filled with a dense, hyper-responsive gel. It doesn't just squish down, it actively contours. You feel the surface rising up gently to fill the curve of your neck, supporting the arch of your lower back, cradling your heels. Within seconds, the sensation of pressure points disappears completely. The bed eliminates the feeling of gravity. You feel buoyant. It is a mirroring sensation. Just as the sea creatures outside float weightlessly in the water, you are now floating weightlessly in your room. You are suspended, held, driftless, and secure. You pull the heavy duvet up to your chin. It has a comforting weight to it, grounding you, pressing you gently into the soft gel beneath. You're warm, dry, and incredibly comfortable. Now, with your eyes looking up at the ceiling, your other senses begin to take over. You become aware of the sound of the deep.
It is not silence. True silence can be ringing and sharp. This is a heavy quiet. It is a sonic depth that you can feel in your chest. Listen closely. There is a low-frequency rumble, a deep, constant thrum. It is the sound of the ocean currents pushing against the thick walls of the dome. It is the sound of millions of tons of water moving across the planet. It creates a blue noise, deeper than white noise, deeper even than the sound of rain. It is a sound that blocks out all other thoughts, a sound that vibrates at the same frequency as deep sleep. And then you hear it, faintly, filtering through the water and the glass. A whale song. It is distant, miles away in the dark. It sounds like a cello being played in a vast stone cathedral. The note is long, mournful, and beautiful. It vibrates through the water, through the glass, and seems to hum gently in the very frame of your bed. It is a lullaby from the giants of the earth, a reminder that life continues peacefully outside, even while you rest. The room is still bright with the aquamarine glow of the reef, but now you are ready for the dark. You do not need to speak loudly. The room is listening. You whisper into the air. Computer, night mode, opacity 90%. The room responds instantly. The glass of the viewport begins to darken. The tint shifts. The bright electric blues of the coral reef are dialed down. The magenta glow fades into a soft, dusty purple. The water caustics dancing on your ceiling slow down and dim, fading from bright turquoise to a deep, sleepy indigo. The room transforms. The light is no longer a glow, it is a shadow. It is the color of the deepest part of the ocean, a dark, rich navy blue that feels thick and velvety. The outside world is now just a faint suggestion. The neon pulse of the reef is muted to a barely there heartbeat. The shadows in the corners of your room grow long and soft. You are tucked inside a bubble of twilight. The visual stimulation is gone. There is only the feeling of floating on the gel mattress, the weight of the blanket, and the low, rumbling hum of the Pacific Ocean, holding you safe. Your breathing settles into a slow, shallow rhythm. Everything is heavy. Everything is slow. Everything is perfect. You are ready to let go. Through the darkened glass, you catch one final glimpse of movement. A small school of tiny bioluminescent fish darts across the upper corner of the window. Against the deep indigo of the dimmed glass, they look like shooting stars streaking across a midnight sky. They flash once, twice, and then they are gone, disappearing into the vast watery void. Your eyes are too heavy to follow them now. Your eyelids flutter, and finally, they close. Now there is only the feeling of the room. You are miles deep. You are hidden away from the rest of humanity. There is something intensely safe about this isolation. Above you, there are miles of heavy, silent water acting as a shield. No storms can reach you here. No noise can find you here. You are tucked away in a secret pocket of the world, wrapped in a cocoon of glass and steel and silence. Let your mind drift to the image of the ocean outside. Imagine the slow, endless currents we watched earlier. Imagine that you are no longer in the bed, but that you have become part of that current. You are water. You are fluid. You are heavy and soft. Feel your body sinking deeper into the smart gel mattress. With every breath, you sink a little further, down and down.
The mattress rises to meet you, holding you suspended in that perfect zero-gravity embrace. Your legs are heavy and loose. Your arms are resting by your sides, fingers uncurled, releasing the last bit of tension from the day. Your shoulders drop away from your ears, melting into the softness beneath you. The deep, low rumble of the ocean, that soothing blue noise, fills your mind. It washes over your thoughts like a gentle wave, smoothing out the edges, washing away the worries. There is no past here. There is no future here. There is only the deep, eternal now. You are safe in the dome. You are warm in the dark. You are weightless in the deep. Allow yourself to drift, like the jellyfish, expanding and contracting, just floating. Like the marine snow, falling slowly, endlessly toward the bottom. Drifting deeper, sinking softer. The lights are out. The ocean is guarding you. Let go of the waking world. Let go. Sleep now. Deep, dreamless sleep. Good night.